Okay, I'd like to talk about branch closures and innovation. And you mentioned that the bank is eager to capitalise on opportunity. At a recent Senate committee investigation of branch closures, my state bank, Tasmanian Bank, acknowledged its success in attracting customers and deposits was due to having branches to serve customers. This clearly demonstrates that profit and deposits can be generated by increasing rather than decreasing services. To capitalise on this opportunity, why isn't Suncorp proactively opening branches where the big oligopoly are closing it? And I suppose I'd spring more on Mr Caulfield's question, where you've got an opportunity to float the bank and do something innovative.
Thanks, Mr Sanderson. I'll make a brief remark and then I'll ask our CEO, Steve Johnston, to comment. But we see the way customers are increasingly transacting with our bank across Australia. But the question around branch closures is one that we always consider very seriously. Steve, did you want to add some colour?
We've obviously been a participant in and given evidence to the Senate inquiry on bank branch closures, and consistent with that committee doing its job as it should and doing that investigation, we've committed not to close any branches while the committee is doing its work, and we're respectful of that process. I think it's very clear that as customer uptake of digital interactions increases, then that has reduced significantly the foot traffic that has gone through many of our branches. And I'd make the point in some of the regional areas, we have to have a minimum number of staff in those branches to make them viable. We can't, have people sort of in the branch on their own for periods of time, and you've got to assume levels of sickness, illness, absenteeism and the like. So that has driven some consolidation of the branch network over the last 2 or 3 years. I don't think we're different to anyone else. We do see a continuing role for the branch in banking. Clearly there are customers that need to operate and utilise branches, and we have to be very conscious of that. We also have to understand where branches have closed, there are alternative means for people to transact. We take that into account, have taken that into account previously when we have interacted and changed branch infrastructure. So I think there is a clear trend, but we have to overlay that obviously with the social dimension and to make sure that we are catering for all of our customers in the most efficient way that we can and the most efficient way for them.
Thank you. I'm going to go to microphone number 4 if I can. Mr Sanderson, I've got some questions. Thank you. I'm just trying to keep things moving. We'll see how we go for time. Thanks. Laura?